Today was break day and the rainfall. We're looking at a soggy Thursday taking shape here. The frontal boundary headed our way. Looks to be a little early. It's going to arrive late tonight with some light shower activity spreading across the region. Most of that out there today was high clouds moving into the area in advance of this approaching front, which is looking pretty juicy out there. You see radars already beginning to pick up the rain band. This will be a warm batch of rain moving into the area tonight. The rest of it will arrive through the day tomorrow. Winds are going to crank up in advance of that frontal boundary out of the south in the 15 to 25 mile an hour range, some gusts to 30. It'll be a little soggy for the last day of the year. As we see temperature-wise today, we did get a little bump, a couple degrees warmer, 57 on Humboldt Bay, 55 out at the airport. In McKinleyville, Crescent City Airport at 52. Willow Creek topped out at 49 for a high today. A little cold air trapped out there in the Hoopa Valley. And here's that juicy frontal boundary I mentioned. We're looking at the overrunning clouds here tonight. There'll be some warm rain in there, but the bulk of the moisture will arrive with the frontal passage probably late tomorrow, with showers continuing into Friday before we dry it out briefly to carry us into early next week. So again, this front's looking a lot wetter than the last one we saw. I'll have some rainfall totals popping up for you here in a second. There's that first band of moisture showing up on radar. Now, again, radar only goes a couple hundred miles, I think it's 150 miles offshore. So that's why you see that abrupt end to the radar returns right there. But I can assure you there's more moisture in this frontal boundary that's headed our way over the next couple hours, next 24 hours to be exact. Okay, over the next couple hours, we'll pick up a few hundredths of an inch of precipitation out here. Then as we roll this computer forecast forward into tomorrow, we see what happens. Whoa, looking wet. By tomorrow afternoon, 1.5 inches to 2 inches of rainfall. Carry it on into Friday. Yeah, that's a soaker by any measure, as we will see up to 2 inches of rain across the coastal plains. That's going to equate to 3 to 4 inches of rain by the time you get into the wetter orographic areas out over the mountains. We'll get the bulk of the moisture through the day tomorrow. Again, this is tomorrow night. That frontal boundary beginning to slide to the south of Cape Mendocino, tapering off into Friday, but we're still hanging on to a few showers, especially to the north, up across the Oregon border. So that's a wet pattern. Any way you want to cut it. Looks like that's how we'll end the year here on the soggy side, with temperatures tonight on the warm side, upper 40s at mid-upper 40s at the coast, into the mid-upper 30s out across the interior. Daytime highs tomorrow still in that mid-50s range coast side, upper 40s to low 50s across the interior. Do have a gale warning up for tomorrow in the offshore waters. Winds out of the south 20 to 30 and a bit gusty as well. Seas and swell will be building. Crab fishermen, hang on to your coffee cups, as we will be wet across the north coast tomorrow, turning to showers through today on Friday. Brief break for the weekend. Another round of precip headed our way by midweek of next week. And, of course, snow levels will rise tonight into tomorrow and then drop late tomorrow night into early Friday back down to around 3,000 feet. So we'll be looking at winter travel conditions out over the high country and wet conditions everywhere else. As we take a look at our 3-degree contestant for tonight, we find Paul Taylor of Eureka winning $60 from Redwood Coast Cellular. Just thought we'd clean out the prize pool here at the end of the year. There's still $30 in there for Lou Harper of Eureka for tomorrow night. We'll see how that plays out coming up tomorrow.
So careful on the roadways out there for New Year's.
Yeah, it's going to be a mess. So, plan accordingly.
Stay home. Hey, that's just
It's amateur night.
Yeah.
Stay home.
Okay, thanks, Jim.
See you, man.
Yeah, now Manny Machado joins us with sports. And Manny, I hear the Arcata boys basketball team is doing pretty well over at Hawaii.
Yeah, they've won their first 3 games. A cool thing for the Tigers tonight, facing the president's high school alma mater.
No kidding.
So, he is in Hawaii, so maybe he'll show up for the game.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not, but it's worth a try. To return tonight, Chad Ochocinco might need to check his cell phone bill, and the Rose Bowl is just 2 days away. Stay with us. Sports is next.